You know, the fact that Gunnar reduces eye fatigue was one of the, the biggest factors for me when I started wearing them. I do boot camps in Europe and I spend 10 to 12 hours a day in-game practicing, and I've had times in the past where I'm staring at a screen after a while and it's just like, geez, boys, we need to take a break. Let's go get some food. Like, I got a headache, I don't know what it is. It's from the digital screen, and that's kind of what I found out after I started wearing these, that's purely from the screen. So the fact that I could wear Gunnars, I can play longer, and I can have that visual efficiency while I'm focusing on my screen is huge, because I need to be ready for that next day. I need to be able to wake up and not have to put Visine in my eyes or something, because I have, I'm barely being able to blink. The fact that I have my Gunnars, my eyes stay moister, my eyes stay more refreshed, I'm able to play longer.
As gamers now, gaming tends to get addictive, and you want to do it for long hours, and you want to do it for long hours into the night, but your eyes get tired and get dry and you get headaches. So because we have recognized that these are issues that gamers are dealing with, we came up with a lens that protects the eye.
What I didn't know is that by putting them on, I was not getting that headache, and I do, not from the emotional resonance of the game, I have a tendency to tear up if I'm looking at TV for too long. That wasn't happening, they weren't drying out, and I was like, okay, yeah, these are for real. I mean, it's one of those funny things that the benefits of the glasses, people are coming here, they're trying them on, and they look really cool, but you really have to spend a while in front of the TV to really appreciate the difference they're making in reducing that eye strain.
One of the questions we get asked often is, what's the difference between our Advanced Gaming Eyewear and our Advanced Computer Eyewear? The answer is fairly simple in that they both have the same eye-amp lens technology that provides increased contrast, enhanced detail, improved visual endurance, and the decrease in eye fatigue, plus the reduction in glare and visual noise. But the real difference comes into the frame geometry. You'll see that we have a real reduced visual mass here. That means that it's very lightweight, very flexible, ergonomically designed, and you'll see these flat temples slide really nicely under headsets. And we know that our pro gamers out there are spending extended hours in front of the screen. And these are to keep you at your peak visual performance for extended periods of time.
When you started gaming for like 10 straight hours, what was the big thing that you noticed?
Especially for us, we play so much daily that my eyes tend to get red and they get sore. When I started wearing the Gunnars, none of that happened.
What's going on, everyone? This is Rishi coming to you from MLG, hanging out with my man Jeff In Control Robinson. I've noticed that you've been coming out to the events, and the big thing I've noticed is you've been rocking those SteelSeries scopes, and I just wanted to know, what's your take on Gunnar and why you've been starting to wear the Gunnars?
The Gunnars really help me focus on the monitor a lot better, and in StarCraft that's extremely important. We have what's called a mini-map, so if someone just pokes for a second or if something shows up, it's absolutely pivotal that I see that, and the Gunnars allow me to focus a lot more closely on that and pick up on those little things. So it's helped improve my gameplay tremendously. But also, MLG is a bit of a marathon. There's a lot of games to be played, and when that's the case, staring at that monitor in a dark room, people moving around about you, it's really important to have every little ounce of help you can to focus on the screen, and the Gunnars really do that for me.
Yeah, it's been pretty funny because on all the forums and stuff, the more I started to wear my Gunnars, it's kind of been synonymous with the name Nothing, which is my alias, and everyone's just, well, what are these gaming goggles he has? It is hacking glasses, and it's funny, everyone actually thinks I'm cheating now with the glasses on, so I'm playing tournaments and there'll be a gallery posted and I see all these comments on them. Everyone's calling me a cheater with my Gunnars on, so it's been pretty funny.